So once again, what is up, my fellow patriots? How you doing out there in America, land of the free, home of the brave, at least for now? But again, we need to do our part to keep her free because if America goes, that's the last bastion of freedom we have on this planet. There is no place else to go. We will then become authoritarian, a giant North Korea, Russia, China, all that nonsense, which we certainly don't want. But anyway, today I just wanted, of course, to up here at my website I'm still working off of twolfmedia.com. This is where you come for all your patriotic Wicked Wizard news because I am the Wicked Wizard and my news is the place to be. The way that you could help me right now, if you like my content, is if you could do me a huge favor and just simply subscribe to my platforms. I have BitChute, YouTube, Rumble, and Odyssey. And if you could just subscribe to each one and, maybe leave a like, a comment, whether it's a bad one or good one, I accept all comments. So I accept the pro ultra mega folks, and I also uh, I'm willing to hear comments from the other side as well. That way, you kind of get a better feel for where the world actually is instead of being just completely biased to one side. But anyway, this I'm gonna borrow it from my buddy again, Mark Dice. Sorry, Mark, but you're darn good at what you do. Of course, I will leave your credit and a link in the description for it. But this is the kind of stuff that boils my blood. This is the kind of things that the right and the left will never be able to agree upon. And that is sexualizing children, especially in schools and your drag time story hours and all this. And when I say no sex in schools, I mean any type of sex. Doesn't have to just be gay, furry ball, whatever. You play like donkeys and unicorns and dress up and do weird shit. I'm just talking. I don't want you even talking about how a regular man and woman have missionary position sex. Okay, that should not be in school. School is for learning how to cope with life, learn how to read, learn how to write, learn some English. I'd also recommend that you have some classes on where how you learn how to budget a checkbook, how bills work, how credit cards work, how compounded interest work, 401ks, things of this nature. How about how to change a flat tire? How about things like that that might be actually useful to people when they get out of school? But anyway, we'll go ahead and we'll kind of go ahead and jump right on to this over here. Again, like I said, it is from my boy Mark Dice, and let's see what he has to say.
Happy with reading books to small children about changing their gender, the drag queens themselves are identifying as children.
My name is so now it's going backwards, right? So now the grown adult, let's just call them alphabet people, rainbow people. I mean, you got to tread lightly here, over here on the YouTubes. Otherwise, you're the bad guy and not the pedos. But anyway, how ridiculous is this? So now you can be trans. You can be trans from one sex to another. You could be trans from inanimate objects now, to animals, and now you can even go backwards or forwards in age. It's amazing how leftism has created a whole new clown world, isn't it? Anyway.
My pronouns are she and her, and I've been with Drag Story Hour for 4 years now. Whoa! My drag character is flirty, beautiful, glam, and funny.
Really?
They always ask me, what is your age?
That's what you are?
And that's my favorite question because I get to tell them that my age is the same as them. My favorite part of Drag Story.
So she's an adult And so the way in her mind to not be a pedophile is just to act like she's a kid too. So when the kids ask how old are you, well, I'm the same age as you, so it's completely okay. The touching is appropriate, even if it's both kids. It's not appropriate. Fucking lefty logic 101.
Hour is getting to read to the kids because I wanted to become a teacher when I was younger, and I get to do it now, except with the wig on. Come to the next Drag Story Hour because it can get educational,
No.
fun, and entertaining.
No.
Of
It's
course,
none
this
of those
isn't the
things.
first person who identifies as trans age. Many of you may have seen this
Oh God.
6-year-old girl.
Yeah, I remember this one. She's like a 63-year-old woman, and some dumb couple took her in because she acts like she's a child. Holy hell, man. Wow, the lunacy of the left is just, it's astounding.
Hello, welcome to Stephanie's Playtime. I hope my little sockets have been good. We have an adventure for you. Come on in and see what we found. In my mind, I'm a girl. I was never allowed to be a little girl. So I'm filling that tank of little girl experiences. You've probably noticed there's a lot of people worried about their safety because I identify as a 6-year-old. Well, guess what? It doesn't matter.
Now, you might think,
Guess what? It doesn't matter. So it's a dude who dresses like a little girl, acts like it's 6, and then says it doesn't matter when she talks to children. I mean, wow. And any of you lefty shitheads out there, by the way, that agree with this in one little bit at all, you're a piece of shit. You're all a bunch of pedos or kid fuckers. Let's just be honest. At the very least, you're kid fucker enablers. So you don't like to be called pedos. We can just call you kid fuckers. That's okay.
that this carbon-based life form that identifies as a 6-year-old girl is just trolling, but they're not.
Melanie, it's Stephanie. Would you wake up for our friends and practice your piano? Hi, Stephanie. I love playing piano.
Look, even the cat over here is all like, "What the fuck is going on, man? What are you doing?" Even the cat knows something ain't right with this.
Oh, thank you.
And according to liberalism today, we're supposed to respect a person's pronouns and their individual unique identity. So you
No. And that's another thing I refuse to do. If I meet you and you come up to me and you say, my name is whatever, and it's you're a dude, you say a chick name or vice versa. Okay, that's fine. I will call you that. But when you start telling me what pronouns to call you, especially when they're like Z, Zers, and Zims and all that shit, I ain't remembering that. I am not changing my reality because you're a fucking insane asshole. I'm just not doing it, man. And if you think I'm rude, then fine, go ahead and think I'm rude. I mean, I'll try, but I'm not putting forth no effort to remember that this person likes to be called Toucan Sam and he's whatever it is. You know what I mean? His pronouns are birds and worms. I don't know, man, but this is the direction this shit's going in, and I'm not playing along for one.
made your bed, liberals. Now lie in it. This is a 6-year-old girl, and this is a 9-year-old boy, another trans age person whose identity must be respected, who was arrested for assaulting two.
So this guy's probably going to wind up getting off on this shit, depending on where is this? The Chicago Tribune? Oh yeah, you're in one of them blue shithole Democrat run places. You're going to get away with this. Accused of assaulting 3 young girls. His excuse? He's a boy trapped in an adult's body, right? And now you have to respect him, right? Fuck the victims. We don't care about them. You have to protect the perpetrator. That's how leftism works.
Young girls ages 6 and 8. This is the kind of person who insists on reading young children books at Drag Queen Story Hour at the local library. Like the Houston Public Library, which admitted that a registered child sex offender was one of the drag queens who read the books to the children at their drag queen story time. Surprisingly.
Okay. So who got fired for that? I mean, can somebody look that up and comment and tell me who got fired for doing that? Because I guarantee you nobody. I guarantee there was no charges, nothing. They're coming after your kids, man. I hope y'all know this, and that goes for the left and the right. They're coming after your kids. They're trying to make pedophilia normal. That's why they came up with MAP. They're not a pedophile. They're a minor attracted person. Oh, it sounds so sweet, doesn't it? Well, I think they should all have. Well, I won't say it because I'll get kicked off of here. But how can I say it? Maybe an extra hole in the head. I
I mean, there
mean,
is at least one drag queen on planet Earth who has spoken out against this practice, who goes by the name Kitty Demure.
What in the hell has a drag queen ever done to make you have so much respect for them and admire them so much? Other than put on makeup and jump on the floor and writhe around and do sexual things on stage. I have absolutely no idea why you would want that to influence your child.
because it's so brave and stunning, and look at the courage on somebody to do something like that. Oh wow, man! So if you act like an insane lunatic, you're stunning and brave.
Would you want a stripper or a porn star to influence your child?
I know I would
It
not.
makes no sense at all.
No, it doesn't.
A drag queen performs in a nightclub for adults. There is a lot of filth that goes on, a lot of sexual
Yeah,
stuff that goes on.
and you're bringing your children in there.
There's a lot of nudity, sex.
Shame
and
on the
drugs.
parents for doing that.
Okay?
Too.
So I don't think that this is an avenue you would want your child to explore.
That's a very good point, sir. And I'm sure that CPAC will invite him to come and speak at their conference next year to show how inclusive they are. Did you see this clip of Matt Schlapp, the founder and leader of CPAC?
Just yes or no. Should gay men be allowed to adopt young boys?
No, no. I answered the question over there. No, 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 no. They should not. They should not. I think I'm going to wrap this video up right here because the more I watch of it, the more disgusting I'm getting. I think you get my point, though, man. This burns my blood, boils my blood like nothing else. Is when they come across and come after the kids, man, and try to make it normalized to be a pedophile, to be a kid fucker or kid fucker enabler. And then if you say anything against it, then you're somehow you're in the wrong. You're the bigot. You're the American loving, Bible thumping, gun toting scumbag. You know what I mean? And it's just, it's too much. But anyway, there you go. I just wanted to throw a quick video together to show you my disgust, my absolute disgust at the way to what they're doing to our children these days. We got to stop this, folks. It has to end, man. It has to end. And another time and in another period, these people that are doing these things, they would be either under a jail or 6 feet under. Either one. This would have never been allowed to fly, even 10 years ago. What do you think is going to happen in the next 10 years? It's going to be perfectly normal? Yeah, I don't think so. So I say recommend that you get out there, do your part. Like I said, subscribe to all my different platforms, BitChute, YouTube, Rumble, and Odyssey. I need subscriptions on all of those to keep me going. Some comments, some likes, and some shares would be awesome. And until then, I hope everybody's having a good day out there in America. And I will see you again shortly. In the meantime, be safe and peace.